Okay, let's look at the impulse problem now. So we've got Tupaia hitting a tennis ball at 30 meters per second towards Shannon. So that's 30 meters per second in that direction. And then Shannon hits the ball directly back at 40 meters per second. So that's your situation there. What is the average force exerted by Shannon's racket if it is in contact with the ball for just 0.1 of a second? So T is 0.1 of a second. And the mass of the tennis ball is 25 grams, or 0.025 of a kilogram. So the formula for impulse, force is change in momentum over change in time. So the thing we don't have at the moment is this change in momentum. And change in momentum is the final momentum minus the initial momentum. Just like in change in velocity, change in distance, change in anything, final minus initial. Okay, so the final momentum will be the momentum of the tennis ball as it's going in this direction, and the initial momentum will be the momentum of the tennis ball going in the first direction. So let's work that out. So we can do it slightly differently this time. We could do the mass of the tennis ball here is 0.025 times its velocity will be negative 40 because it's going towards the left, minus 0.025 times 30. Okay, so if I write this up, maybe if I write that up here, this becomes the initial and this one becomes the final. And it's minus 40 because it's going towards the left. And when we work that out, if you pop that into your calculator, you get minus 1.75 kilogram meters per second. So that's the same as 1.75 kilogram meters per second to the left. Okay, so that's our change in momentum. And we are looking for a force. So the force is change in momentum over change in time, which is minus 1.75 over 0.1, which is negative 17.5 newtons, or 17.5 newtons to the left. Now, just before I stop the video, the other way that you can work this out is to actually calculate this final momentum separately. I've done it all as one step here, but if you want to do them as two separate steps and then subtract them, that is equally as correct. Good luck, girls, with your turn.